Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, go!
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Look wide, get this one complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 tight. 70 range. Set warrior. 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. The open receiver is Dotson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Daniels gonna throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Now Caleb Shootout on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end Fant in motion. They send the tight end in motion. The tight end Fant in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion now is Claypool. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
60 by 6.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Hook.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and long.
18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now a handoff, running right. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Fant in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll run here with Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Set it.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Daniels. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Panther 11. Ready. Set, go.
Throwing now. Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Cut 19, cut 19. Hup.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Dotson, the man in motion.
Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bronco swing, Bronco swing. Hurt, hurt.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
19 Lions.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down, as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. Back to throw. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. It's Metcalf. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. It's last.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
65, 65. Warriors, 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Go.
Now Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's a handoff to Walker. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In motion now is Claypool. He'll try the right side this time. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels now on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Walker. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Third down, 3 to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. Here's a run inside, and it's sharp and edge. The Seahawks are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, Seattle.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. Here's Walker. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. One more time with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. In motion now is Claypool. They'll run with Walker. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready,
Throwing is Daniels. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. A 4-yard loss on the play.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Shudak now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Warriors, 70.
For a Commanders
7
first
Pirates, 7
down.
Pirates. Go.
1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
10 through 11.
Here's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And And the Commanders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Back to the ground after the penalty. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up for first and 10.
60, trap 60, trap 60. Take go.
On play action, Daniels. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Room to run inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.